Body image. Right, so yesterday at work, some of the staff said to me how muscly and defined my calves were. And a few months ago, some of the boys had said, "Why do you have such big calves?" And my initial reaction was like, "Oh my God, I've got big calves. This is just awful." And had someone made those comments to me a few years ago, my reaction would be, right, I need to lose weight. I need to get skinny calves again, because my calves, when I was really ill, looked like this. And now, yes, my calves have got a lot more musty and they look like this. And so initially, I knew that a few years ago, my reaction would have been to lose weight, but now my reaction was different. And although, yes, I did initially think, oh, maybe I need to get thinner calves, I thought to myself, actually, do you know what? I do have muscly calves, and actually having muscly calves is good because it means I can do the running and the training that I love to do. So actually I'm not going to use this comment to make me fall back into anorexia. And having body issues isn't just exclusive to people with eating disorders. I think probably 95% of the population have issues with their body or certain parts of their body. But the thing is with anorexia is you place all of your self-worth and everything about you on your size and your weight and your shape. And this is just so wrong, because people are worth so much more than the number on the scales. And also, I think part of the problem is you need to learn that there's a difference between how you feel and what the actual facts are. Like, you may feel fat, but the reality is you are not actually fat. This is just a distorted perception. And it's like when you have a spot on your face, you think it is huge and you think it is just taken over your whole face and everyone sees it, and then you meet your friend or something and you're like, "Hi, yeah, how are you? Yeah, I'm fine, I've just got this massive spot on my face." Like, you point it out to them just because to you it's huge and everyone's going to notice it, but actually to other people they don't really notice the spot and it's not an issue to them like it is to you. And it's the same with weight. People your weight and your size, people generally don't care what size or weight you are. You are hypersensitive and you notice everything about your body and you magnify your problem areas, but whereas other people, they just don't notice them. And I know that what matters is how you feel about yourself, because that's what I think as well. It matters how I feel. But actually, yes, some days you are going to feel rubbish, but you have to appreciate the things that your body gives you. Like, your body now enables you to walk, to run, to, I don't know, paint, to do makeup. You have to value the things that your body gives you and appreciate that. When you're really, really skinny, your body can't do any of these things. And if I said to you to think about your family and friends and why you like them, I guarantee you would not say you like them because of their size or their shape or their weight. And exactly the same applies to you. People don't like you because of your weight or your size. They like you because of you as a person. And I think people really need to start appreciating that and valuing themselves a bit more. This is a thought and a prospect which I find personally really hard to believe, but we've just got to work on it. People need to be believing that people can like us for us. It is possible that we are likeable people. So yeah, this is a thought I'm trying to work on, because we are all worth so much more than our size and our weight. I'm at the heaviest now than I've been in the past decade, well, since I was first admitted to hospital in 2008 when I was 19 years old. And whilst I do still hate my size and my shape and my weight, the difference between then and now is that now I tolerate it. So when I was discharged from that first admission, I was BMI 17, so I was a couple of kilos less than what I am now, and I just could not live with my body like that. And I spent the next however many years being much, much smaller, until the past few years when I've gained weight. And actually, whilst, yeah, when I get changed into my pyjamas or I have a shower or I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and I think, oh, I really hate what I see, generally day to day, I just accept my body how it is and I just put up with it and I tolerate it. So you may be thinking, well, why can I tolerate being this size now when I couldn't before? And honestly, I'm not 100% sure of the answer, but I think a big part of it is because I have so much more in my life now. I have friends, I have a job, I enjoy doing things. I have all these things that I've managed to build into my life, which I value so much and which I'm not prepared to sacrifice being skinny for anymore. The saying, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels, is the biggest load of rubbish I've ever heard, because actually nothing is as good as being happy and being free feels. And I'm not yet completely free, but I'm much freer than I was, and with freedom it's just got so much better. When you're on your deathbed, you're not going to look back and think, oh, do you know what, I wish I was just a bit skinnier throughout my life. Like, no, you're not going to think that. 10 years ago that probably would have been my thought. Or when 10 years ago I thought, I don't care about anything else, I just want to be skinny, and when I die I want to be skinny. And it has taken a lot of fight and a lot of struggle to challenge and change that thought, but the thought has changed, and I now value life more than I value being skinny. Many people, I know I certainly did, thought that when you reach a certain number on the scales, when you lose weight, you will suddenly be happy and your life will be so much better. But this is not the reality. It doesn't work like that. With anorexia, it is never satisfied. You are never skinny enough. You're never a low enough number on the scales. It does not make you happy. Living life makes you happy. Being able to go on holiday, go out for a meal with your friends, just do normal things, go shopping. These sorts of things bring happiness, and life has the potential to bring so much happiness. Don't give this up for the sake of being skinny. I know I'm certainly not going to do that anymore. So I think part of the reason why I can now tolerate my size being as it is because I know that life has so much to offer, which I'm not prepared to give up being anymore. I'm not prepared to sacrifice my life for the sake of being skinny. We only have one life, and I've wasted the past decade of mine trying to be skinny, and it's not worth it. And I urge you to please not waste your life for an ideal of skinny, which you're worth so much more than that. So if you've gained weight and you hate your size and you think you just can't handle it, I urge you really just to stick with it, because it does get easier, and I can promise you that, because that is what I've done, and it does get easier. The longer you just sit with it and tolerate it, the easier it gets, and then the more you sit with it, the more you can then bring into your life, so that you have more important things other than your size and your weight, and bring in the things that truly make you happy. And then you'll have too much in your life to give up. You won't be prepared to sacrifice your life for the sake of being skinny. And remember, your self-worth isn't determined by your body image. People don't like you because of how you look. You are worth so much more than that, and life has so much to offer, and you should not waste it obsessing about how much you weigh or what your size is. I'm really trying to believe that and act on that, and I really hope that you can too. And please, if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.